Hello, welcome, or welcome back if you are returning. If you are returning, thank you. It is, as always, so beautiful to play and co-create in your frequency. Whatever stream or streams are coming through, it's like all I'm hearing is big opportunity for you. I'm also getting like there's, as I got into the space, it almost sounded like there was a knock on the door, like there is an opportunity that is coming knocking, something that is coming, but emphasis on like the entering in, right? Like it is coming to you, not you searching for it. But I'm hearing that with this opportunity, it's, how do I say this? It's an opportunity for you to play in a whole new way. This is the opportunity that is going to shift things for your human, in your human reality. It's almost as if, actually it is as if you are about to be paid to exist. So feel into, this message is not for everyone. This is what I'm being told. This message is not for everyone, but you will know if it is for you. So take a deep, big, beautiful breath into that heart space and ask yourself, is this for me? And see how you feel, right? You feel good, you feel excited, ignited, expanded. This is for you. You feel something other. Choose to place your awareness somewhere else, somewhere resonant. Because right now, this November, Scorpio season, this is like, I'm just hearing it's a Scorpio season unlike any other. Don't know what that means. Truly, I don't. I just know that at this time, you may be called to be resting. You may be called very much into stillness. There is, what they're showing me is really interesting and kind of beautiful. Take it how it resonates. Okay. What I'm seeing is, I'm seeing like a butterfly that's out of the cocoon. It's like, it's sort of sitting on top of the remnants of the cocoon that it climbed out of, and it's like it's trying to test its flight. Like it wants to make sure that its wings fly before it leaps. And well, friends, well, we know this, like the only way to fly is to fly. So what this is showing me is that like you're ready, and the truth of you knows that you're ready, and all of you actually knows that you're ready for whatever you are currently experiencing. But also when this opportunity comes, there is going to be a moment of hesitancy for many of you, at least those of you that are still here in this 3, 4, 5, in this moment of hesitancy. So much is going to be discovered, but it is a leap. It is a leap because this opportunity is you showing up for you, right? There's no other way to put it, and I'm being told to take the cards out now. So if any of this resonates with you, I ask you to please ground yourself in this beautiful, beautiful, magical now with this breath, because you know what, friends, this breath that we are sharing, this breath exists across time, space, dimensions, its places. Like there is only one place, one space, one breath, and we are all breathing it collectively. And right now with this collective breath that we are consciously choosing to take, right? It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure that many of you will get this movie reference or will be able to remember. It's a Disney movie, so don't be triggered by that. But in Peter Pan, there is a moment where Tinkerbell is really, really sick and she's about to die. And it's something about, well, when somebody says that they don't believe in fairies, a fairy dies. So like everybody has to believe in fairies, and suddenly Tinkerbell is better and perfect and healed and wow, 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 magical, magical. You have to believe. Okay, there is this I don't know, it is going to happen so differently for all of you. It is happening so differently for all of you, and the cards are going to give things through. But like this, everybody believing in fairies, right? Everybody consciously choosing to just consciously breathe, consciously all the time. Can you imagine what that does? Like if you were to imagine us taking a beautiful collective breath together, consciously together, fully present in this magical now. Like there's magic, there's poetry, simply breathing together. It shifts things, it changes things. So when the earth, like when we as the new humans continuously and continually, consciously, presently breathe and embody and be here, it's like the whole world believing in fairies. Okay, this is what source, I don't know why this came through, but it came through, so I do. And it's not even that I do, I just allow, right? And that's where the fun comes in. There was a stage, and I'm feeling very called to share this, very much in the beginning of the channel, where sitting down, I used to get a little bit anxious. I was like, oh, is something going to come? What's going to come? And when I dropped that, like when I just began to have fun, things became fun. The channel became easy. Suddenly subscribers started coming. Suddenly there was engagement, right? When I just stopped trying or pretending or any of that. And this is it, right? When you truly believe in yourself, and yourself is, you're more than you. You're more than what your human tells you you are. So when you believe in fairies, when you believe that by consciously breathing, you're breathing with Gaia, you're breathing with your universe, you're breathing with your world, you're breathing in and creating magic. So friends, all I know is that they're really, really emphasizing breath in this message. Okay, so if you're still here, my name is Angela, unless you're not new here. And let's breathe together, shall we? Breathing deeply into that heart space, acknowledging your truth, your light, your divinity, and then surrendering to your now exactly as it is. With appreciation, friends. Breathing into that heart space and exhaling to the perfection that is. This is really, 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 really interesting. So many things like dropping to the floor. Okay. Queen of Swords. Oh, there is so much beautiful poetry here, friends. I have chills. I don't know what any of the cards are, except for, these fell face down, except for the Three of Swords, which I don't know when it fell out, but it is the only face up card. So this is the message here is really, I'm just hearing, okay, let me turn the deck upside down so it stops speaking to me. I'm hearing here, before I look at the other cards, right, that there is a mastery of pain that needs to occur. It is a need. It's and this may not be physical pain. For some of you, it may be physical pain, but pain is created in the mind. Right? There's a beautiful, I can't think of his name, can't think of his channel. If I find it, I'll link it. But really about like how you get out of physical pain in your body by getting out of your head. I've used many of his techniques in the past. It's beautiful, it's magical, it's truly inspirational. If you feel called to it, experiment, really, really. Because physical pain, emotional pain, it's all the same. Okay, physical pain really brings us present into the body, but emotional pain brings us fully present into the now, right? Whatever we are experiencing, it is intense. Sometimes it's like there is no other. So pain, it is the tool that the divine uses. It is the tool that the divine uses to assist you. I felt very, very called to this particular deck because whenever I use this deck, I feel it's like dancing with swords. And I see like Highland dancing, and I see this like this mastery, like this playful delicacy with something that, like 1111, with something that is a weapon, with something that could be used to cause harm. If this message has found you, you are at a level where, like, when you are experiencing this pain, like, you know that it is speaking more to you than simply what you're experiencing, right? It's like you're going to 1144, you're going to, it's like the foot, you know that there's a footnote, right? There's that number, and you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna assess that. Sorry friends, I'm getting over pneumonia much better now. It's lovely to be able to breathe fully again. But there is this mastery, this it's more than mastery. Okay, I'm being told to look at the other cards, but it's more than mastery that you are discovering in this Scorpio space. And it is space, because right now, like, the universe is holding you, God is holding you, you are holding you, but really it's for you to hold you at this time, because this time is a time of really seeing through the illusion of you. And more so than that, friends, it's like seeing through the illusion of you. It's you seeing, like, you stub your toe, you are the table, you are everything that created that to happen, right? Like, if you are in an accident, right, if you get sick, you created all of those circumstances for that to happen for you, and everything is happening for you, right? Not to you, for you. So this mastery, it's like the Four of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles falling down. Everything is falling down, everything is crumbling down. I'm feeling called to share something beautiful. It is from my humans experience, but I'm feeling very called to share this. I was having a conversation with a friend last night, just about some mother stuff, right? Some being a new earth, new mother, to a really new human. It's an interesting ride, friends. And we were speaking about a lot of stuff, but one of the things that came through was like Sophia. Basically, like, she goes down to hell, right? She chooses for her ego to be shed, right? She's dropping everything as she's walking, and she meets her guide, or whomever she's meant to meet down there, and they say, okay, you have to go alone. You can't go with you the rest of the way. Only you can go this way. Like, only you can do this. Only you can choose this. And so she goes, and then eventually, like, she's taking things off when triple four, and eventually it's like everything is just being ripped off, ripped off, ripped off, ripped off, ripped off. Like she's not taking it off anymore. It's just being ripped off until she's laid bare. And then she gets there and she doesn't even remember who she is, why she's there. She just knows that she's there. And this is very much the energy that I am feeling here with this reading. The Chariot falling to the floor, right? I'm feeling an intensity, like things are happening exceptionally quickly. The Eight of Pentacles for me is also like, I'm getting two messages here with this Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting very much a what you focus on, right, grows, right? And then I'm also getting like, you also have to allow things to grow. So like, there's many phrases about idioms with regards to like watching a kettle boil or a pot boil, and this is very much like, if you watch too closely, the magic can't happen. Like what you tell your little kids about Santa Claus, right? Okay, this is all that fell to the floor. If you stay awake and you see, he won't come. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords. Okay, this is really all that is the density. This is what I'm feeling here. This is the density. The Four of Cups, I'm feeling a very similar energy to what often comes through here, which is the only thing that is actually missing here. And this is, I'm talking about this because this is the linchpin, right? This is actually really what allows you to drop this. So I will speak about that. But for some of you, hearing this may shift everything for you. I'm going to pull an alchemy or two here, maybe two. You are the magic that you seek. You are not just the magic that you seek, you are the magic that the whole entire universe seeks. There is nothing that anybody can teach you, give you, that could make the shift for you. Because this shift is really you seeing your poetry, right? And it's so easy to see our poetry when we behave beautifully. And I'm saying like behave because it's like a bee and like, I don't know, that's just what came through. But when we behave in a certain way, right? When we embody certain things, when we choose to embody anger, right? We will behave in an angry way. So this is very much like you get to choose. And more so than that, when you choose, which you will, because we all will, we're not quite, if this message has found you, you're there, but you're in the bridge between worlds, you're in the birth canal, right? You're experiencing some stuff before truly being reborn, but you're right there, okay? I just felt called to share that. The only person, the only being, the only anything that needs to truly believe, see, know that you are beautiful, that you are poetry is you. And as it's coming through, like, yes, it's so easy when you post a video and everybody likes it, there's comments, it gets a lot of viewership. You're like, okay, cool, this is something, but it's not about the numbers, right? It's so easy to see, okay, that's all showing up for me. But when things go wrong, like when a toilet explodes, sometimes it's a little more difficult for the human to see. But friends, let me, and I'm being called to use the word assure here, let me assure you, because aside from giving you divine messages, I'm also here to be a sacred mirror for you through simply being the being that I am. And that happened to my human. If you follow my channel, you know. And I was laughing. I was experiencing magic, bliss, music, poetry in what I swear would have been fucking hell and misery for me 3 weeks ago, a month ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. And time doesn't really matter. It's really giving yourself permission to be doing a task that maybe you've done before that you didn't, and to do it differently, to embody the highest frequency. That's what checking your frequency is. But more than that, friends, when we fail, and we don't fail, there's no such thing as failure. There's no bad girls or bad boys, right? There's just us unlearning. So when we make mistakes and we raise our voice, right, even though it's not resonant, or we feel guilty, right? Stop with the guilt there. You raised your voice. You are still remembering, hold yourself. When you are holding yourself, I promise you, you are holding the person that you shouted at. You are also shifting, actually allowing, making space for things to shift, right? Because it's so easy when things look beautiful, when we can see the poetry, but when we're feeling the big feelings, and our initial inclination is to, oh, how could you, oh my goodness, bad. This is what we're walking away from. This is what she's doing, right? She's sitting in it. She's sitting in the duality. She's not bearing witness to it. She's not taking the seat of the witness. She's not creating the space to release whatever is occurring. And friends, you are still a human. You're a magician, you're God, your consciousness, you're everything, but your container is still a human. And while everything has, like your vessel, your light codes, everything, like you've gone from carbon to crystalline, you can feel it. You can feel that your body feels different, even if there's pain and discomfort. Like, don't you feel it? Don't you feel the invincibility? Like, you don't age unless you believe that you age. You can shift this paradigm anytime you want. It's the same with illness. You can shift that paradigm anytime you want. 11:11. So, friends, I'm going to pull this alchemy card here. This is an interesting, the energy is really interesting. It's very open, it's very flowy, it's very easy breezy, nice and easy. Okay, we have resina 37. Okay, let's see. Yeah, right there. I love it when that happens. Holding, adhering, surrounding. Resin is a miraculous material. It offers both stability and transparency. For centuries, sculptors and archivists have used it to capture an object in time and place, preserving it for observation or adoration. Envision a delicate insect or flower suspended in a paperweight. Such is the alchemical energy of resin. Its qualities are protective, sealing, and hardening. When this card appears, there is a holding that's occurring, either literally or physically. While well-intended, someone may be limiting the one they wish to protect. There may be an aspect of nostalgia at work in the laboratory, an unwillingness to let go or change. On the other hand, the resin card can indicate preservation of that which is most valued, a return to what's been lost. Go deeper, look at the resin sculpture Worlds Within Wales to ponder the bond. The original forms of resin came from the boughs of the pine tree and the bee. Let your mind wander into metaphors of pine pitch and propolis. With its sap-like stickiness, the resin card affects the whole reading. It indicates that the cards that appear are bound together, and likely you're witnessing an old pairing or a pattern. Let's see what else wants to come through here, because this is very much like this patterning, this giving yourself permission to truly be different, to truly do things differently, to truly give yourself permission to be high frequency all the time. The peacock's tail. Full vision, the spectrum, inclusivity. The peacock's tail is a sacred image in alchemy. The mesmerizing display of tail feathers opens to mark the alchemist having shifted from single to multi-perspective. Friends, I'm also really being called to share something here. It's something that's been coming through for you guys that I haven't been called to share on the channel, but I am being called to right now. You're a multi-dimensional being. You are also a being capable of holding multiple perspectives. So you can hold the perspective of, I will not go outside of myself, while at the same time, like for assistance, because I know that I am all I need, while at the same time holding the perspective of, my human is struggling in this moment, going outside of myself is the high frequency choice, because, and only you can choose which is which. And I'm being really called to share this because you can hold many perspectives. That's why even on this channel there may be videos that, because it's just what comes through, and it's what comes through here now for you, whomever you are. Okay, so this is a great achievement. The alchemist has opened 1,000 sets of eyes instead of one. They've discarded black and white thinking and allowed the full spectrum of colors, nuances, and solutions to come into the fold. Creative solutions to complex social and political polarities can be found in this sacred space. The force field of possibilities has opened, and the alchemist has entered a new paradigm belonging to multiplicity, dimensionality, and inclusion. Utilize this perspective for positive change while it lasts. When falling back into black and white thinking, as any alchemist will do, envision the splendor of the peacock's tail. Each feather contains a shimmering universe of possibility. Friends, I just feel this time, this opportunity, this call to be different, like, it's going to be easy if you give yourself permission for it to be easy, right? The Six of Cups, like, the universe is really meeting you where you're at. I don't know the time frame on this, but I know that if this message has found you, I'm just hearing soon. Okay, that's all they're giving me. And they're giving me nothing more on what it is, right? But you have to continue showing up, right? This opportunity for dropping density, we have the 2 sixes, right? It is very much you showing up. The 6 of Wands is, can you see? Like, you've got something that everybody else wants, right? Your voice, you've got a song that everybody wants to hear. You've got a tune that everybody wants to see. You've got a message that is going to change the world, help shape the world. That's you. That's you, I promise you. Feel the resonancy there? You have to show up as you. This is a have to. Well, it's a have to, because you don't have to do anything. You can continue to play any role. That's your beautiful, beautiful choice, right? The have to is because the only way to shift, the only way to truly be all that you came here to be is to be all that you came here to be. There's nothing wrong with choosing to play small. There's nothing wrong with choosing to play in lower paradigms. There's nothing wrong with anything. There's nothing right with anything. There's just what's resonant and what feels good and what you came here for, right? Like, and you know you came here for more. The world is ready for your more. You need to be ready for your more too, and step up and show up as the truth of you. So it's like there's like a contingency, right? Because if you're not showing up as the high priestess, if you're not showing up as you, if you're not being your authentic self, right? Your authenticity is your currency. The word that I love, my human loves it, is your authenticity, right? Your authenticity is your authenticity, right? And when you're in your authenticity, like, that's when that mouse is what people want, right? If he's not in his authenticity and he's got that mouse there, there's gonna be no one there. If he's not being authentic, he's no one there. 3113. Okay, so when you are not being true to you, when you are not stepping up as you, do you not feel trapped? Do you not feel the resistance? Does it not feel icky, sticky, you know? Like, iffy? This is the resistance. The resistance, when you drop the resistance, what else is coming through here? There's more to this Eight of Swords. The Magician, okay. Ooh, wow. The Page of Cups. So beautiful, friends. Like, when you drop the resistance, and the resistance really is everything that is work, everything that doesn't feel good, everything that doesn't feel real, doesn't feel authentic, doesn't make you feel good. Like, when you drop the act, like, you basically just hold your cup out, right? Because when you drop the act, you become the master, you become the creator. The universe, like, bends to your will because okay, my human's not going to resist this. Like, you know, in many biblical references, actually I'm not going to say many, but very much in the Christian biblical references, there's very words like my will be thine, right? And I mean, that is translated in many, many, many ways, in the same way of like, be still and know that I am God, right? Well, you are God, so it's like, be still and know that I am God, right? Punctuation, beautiful thing, how I can shift things. And this my will be thine, like, my will be thine. Like, when you serve yourself, you serve humanity. 3. Okay, when you serve yourself, you serve humanity because you are the being that you are. You're an awakened being. Okay, so as the creator that you are, playing small, like, if you play small, no one's going to come and fill your cup. The Page of Cups, it's like your dreams are coming true because you are creating them as we speak, right? These messages are designed to assist you in raising your frequency. Sometimes they come out a little bit firmly, but it is to inspire, to remind you, and you are a creator, you're a channel of and for source consciousness, and more so than that, you have a unique message, a unique poetry, a unique, like, alchemy that assists so many, and they're ready. They are ready, and the universe is so ready to divinely compensate you. And yes, everything is divine compensation, but the universe is so ready for you to, like, Just focus on what you feel called to do. Focus on what you feel called to create. Focus on what your now calls you to do, right? With trust, with knowing, with grace. It's all about grace, right? You don't. This is, remember I mentioned earlier about Sophia going to hell. It was through me saying, like, because this is very personal, right? You do, like, something that I am experiencing, my human is experiencing, this remembering. You don't fall from grace, right? This was, I think I even gave a message, this title, you don't fall from grace. Like you fall into it, right? Like you go to hell, you fall into it. And this is what is happening. We are all falling into grace, plummeting. In fact, like we're at the rip off stage. But at this stage, right, the stage is also very much being set for you to create, to co-create with source, to create and be the being that you designed yourself to be. There is a message, that messages, but believe me, it's there is a message that you have for the world, and it's like, it is going to be one of the puzzle pieces that like puts the world back together, right? So your divine compensation that's coming in, you just need to trust and play, like tinker, right? This is what I'm getting, like tinker. Doesn't even matter if you share it. Tinker, channel for yourself. Sit down and make space, time, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. And just practice being a microphone. Practice painting with your eyes closed. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I know that you do. Because this message wouldn't have found you. And you are really going to be divinely compensated for choosing you and for choosing to answer the call of the now. Because friends, as the new human, you don't work, right? It's all play. It's play. It's being present. It's answering the call of the now. That's like your service of one. That's your work. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job when you're ready to do whatever, when your reality pushes you to that point. If it does, I don't know, you will know. But what I do know that you know, and source is very much confirming this, I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands. There is, you know that you are here for more. You know that there is something knocking at your door, and I feel like for some of you it's actually going to come through, like, not maybe your door just knocked in this video, but there's actually going to be like a knock on the door, or like a ring of the bell, right? Like an alert of some sorts. I don't know. Yeah, there is an opportunity, and what you choose, this is your destiny. This is your destiny. Destiny is coming knocking on your door. Because there is more of you to explore. There is the Wheel of Fortune. There is the Scorpio season, this time, right? And by time, I don't mean like linear time. It's just like the space that we're all in collectively. It's the ripping away, right? So everything is being ripped away, and you may feel a little crazy, and you may feel a little lost, and you may feel a little bit like a lunatic. And I'm loving this lunatic because it's like Luna, right? The moon. When it's full moon, things are a little crazy, right? We feel the energy, and right now the energy is a little bit crazy, high intensity. Hold yourself, give yourself permission, understand the space that you are in. Okay, friends, the abundance that is coming in for you, it's here. The only one that can keep it at bay, can keep it away, is you. Have a beautiful, magical now. Thank you for co-creating this message, this transmission with me. Just remember to breathe, friends. Remember to breathe. Blessings and love. Bye bye.